Renovation is on the table for North Point Mall in Alpharetta. Developers have filed plans to rezone the 80-plus acre site into the North Point Mixed Use District. Check out these pictures. We're talking a sports and entertainment destination with a hockey arena, music hall, hotels, apartments. I'm not finished. Offices, shops, restaurants. I mean, the project would add trails, parks, and parking decks, replacing much of the existing mall and surface lots. The city still has to hold public hearings and vote on the rezoning. At 6,